Woohoo! Huh? Ah! Hey everyone, this is Jim and welcome to episode 46 of Manufactio Minecraft, the Minecraft Modpack inspired by Factorio, put together by Golrith. I hope you're well, guys. Had a good few weeks, days, months, year. It's November. When did it get to be November? Where did the year go? Honestly, I don't know. But here we are, November, and we're in the factory. Now, since last episode, I sort of threatened at the end of last episode that I was going to clean up a bit, and I have been cleaning up a little bit. Yes, up here at our chemical factories, I guess. Let's call it our chemical factories, because we tend to deal with kind of chemicals, which we don't have kind of any of at the moment. Yes, so I've put in a few item frames. That needs a piece of plastic. I do not have a piece of plastic or a plastic sheet. That's our sulfur production there. These guys are new. We're going to turn these on shortly. I've put in a couple of, cleaned up the generators, added a second generator over there that is not currently hooked in. Okay, I cleaned up, but not 100% cleaned up. I did get rid of the refinery that was down there. Well, we had 3 refineries at one point, but now we've got the distillation tower. We don't need any refineries, not right now anyway. So they've all been cleaned up and moved. Well, mostly cleaned up again. There's still a bit of cleanup to do. Right, we have a problem. We need more sulfuric acid, and the reason we don't have any sulfuric acid is because we don't have any oil. But we can get around that a little bit, because although we don't have any oil, we need the gasoline from the oil to make the sulfuric acid. Eventually. Yeah, it's a bit of a chain there. So these two are empty. Where's an empty bucket? I do not have an empty bucket. Anyway, just trust me, they're empty. And it's dark. Okay, there's a light to give us a little bit of light over here. That's a bit better. So we can actually make gasoline from diesel and lubricant. So we do have quite a bit of lubricant there, and that's full and a little bit of overflow of diesel there. So we can use the chemical plants. Yeah, okay, I pressed the wrong button. Yes, my bad. It's Saturday morning, too many coffees, etc, etc. Yes, we can use the diesel and we can turn this into, not that lubricant, and then we can turn the lubricant into gasoline. So this is really the thing we need for the plastic and for the sulfur. So I've already got those chemical plants hooked up, as we just saw upstairs. I haven't actually turned them on yet because I was waiting for us to get ready to turn them on, and we are kind of ready, except I haven't hooked up the power. I've moved the water. We had that water in just some dirt, so now it's in a nice little tower. We're dying again. Yes, but I forgot to put power on it. I wasn't not 100%. Yeah, not 100%. Okay, that's got power. Pump up there now has power. Power's all plugged in, so we're getting power. Now, we haven't formed these yet. Also, since last episode, I did put the efficiency modules in the chemical plants up here. So we have our plastic and our sulfur one here, which were already here, and this one is now permanently our sulfur one. So they've now got the efficiency upgrades as well. Now, this guy goes there, doesn't he? Is he there? There? He is there. Okay, good. So have you got... You've got nothing going in yet. Okay, we'll test these guys one at a time. So this is diesel to lubricant. Diesel to lubricant. Have we got water going in? We do. Okay, we might just have to go and turn on the diesel, and just to make sure that it's going in. So I've hooked up just this one here, this tank from the diesel. We may hook up that tank as well, but I think we'll start with this one. That does not have a switch. Ew. Right, how about that switch? Interesting, fancy bistable redstone switch, old fancy straight lever. Okay, we'll go with that one. That looks very fancy, rustic, old-fashioned. Just a reminder, we have the redstone gauges and switches mod added in. It's not part of the pack normally, but I spotted it and thought they look pretty fancy, some of those things. So Fluid, diesel, good. Diesel, solid fuel. I thought we were getting lubricant. Maybe. Maybe when this is full, it's producing solid fuel. Have we got water? Yeah. Now, having said that, I did forget to set up something for solid fuel, but this is just meant to be for the lubricant. So if we, okay, okay, that's whoops. Me no spell decel. So yeah, so no, not that one. So water and diesel for lubricant, but then just diesel with nothing gives solid fuel. Okay. Yeah, okay. We kind of really want that diesel though for the lubricant. So how about we put a pipe on? Now, do we need a pump on the outputs of here? We might. Is the answer, because it's not going out of there, is it? No, unless the pipe's full, which it may well be. So let's get this one set up, because it's got lubricant going into it. So the pipe that lubricant is going into may be full, so that may contribute. Okay, so you're running now. You are now getting gasoline. Okay, if I put that on there, are you going out? Definitely not. Okay, it looks like we need some pumps. Okay, I think everything's hooked up. We'll just need to put another switch in, but what about this switch? Oh dear. There we go. We're good. We're going to live. Yes, we're alive. Yes. Good. Okay. There we go. All right. Click. Okay. Is that pumping out the fluid? I can't actually access the output through there. Oh, can we? No. But it's working, so I think it's doing something. As for this sort of recipe kind of conflict there, if we leave this solid fuel just in the output there, then it won't craft any more solid fuel. We do need a solid fuel, but not right now. Not this guy. This guy is not meant to be solid fuel. So we'll just leave that there. So that is crafting some more stuff, which is then going into here. Lubricant. So I've got tons of lubricant. Are you pumping out the lubricant? Missing fluid input. Oh yeah, live wire. Right. Is there an insulated version of the HV wire? I think I need it. Water. You have you not get enough water. Why you not get water? What about the other guy? You getting no water either? Oh. You? There's a pump. It's powered, I think. Ooh, maybe I did it again. Maybe it's not powered. That's what I was going to say. Yes. Steam. Steam. You all going in? What's? Have I forgotten something? Somewhere? Well, things were happening, weren't they? So, I think the pump's got power. I was looking at the connector, but looking at the pump itself in Whaler there, it does tell us that it's got power. Have I messed up maybe the water in the tank or something? Oh man, those wires. Maybe I hit it with the accidentally hit it with the wrench because there's no input there. There we go. I think that will solve our problem. So hopefully that is now pumping the water in to our bits. It is. Tank's got water. Okay, good. Now what were we checking? We were checking this guy, I think, just to make sure he was happy. Except we've got to give this guy a. What other ones we got? What about this one? Ooh, okay, let's go with that one. Not enough to. He might need to be outputted properly underneath. There, okay. Oop, can I now look up there? Blue is input, isn't it? There we are. Orange output. Okay. And let's just do the old undo. Bye-bye, dirt. Good to go. Now you are processing. Okay, very good. So hopefully now we're getting gasoline going in from here into our gasoline tank. Okay, yes, now we're getting gasoline into our 2 gasoline tanks, which means we can turn these guys back on so that we now have our plastic and our sulfur being produced again. Currently they're both feeding into the same line, so there's no priority with plastic or sulfur there. But the good thing is they are both actually doing things. Oh, can I grab a bit of plastic? Whoop, got it. Aha, very good, because I want to put one there. There we go. Alright, good. Now that is happening nicely. So the sulfur should be going into here, which it is. So we need to feed that into here. We need 5 parts sulfur to 1 part pulverized iron. If we again, oh boy! But if we sort of pipe it or something, then we'll end up filling this either with full of pulverized iron or full of sulfur. We need to have the right ratio. I might just do it manually for now, and we'll think about a good automated way to do that at another time, I think. I'm just going to put another lever on here. What's this one? Bistable old fancy slider sphere. Whoop. Click. Huh. Okay, cool. Yeah, except the switch was too slow. Well, just this outputting with a redstone signal is too slow, so I've put in an inserter with a speed and a stack upgrade, and we can just grab that when we see it and chuck it in there. Yeah, it's still pretty slow, our sulfur production there for the moment, but it's working, which is good. Now, are we getting over into this tank? Are we getting sulfuric acid into there? No. Whoops. Oh, whoop. Why aren't we getting sulfuric acid into that tank? That is where it's meant to go, because it's probably in that barrel, isn't it? Where am I? I keep falling. Yeah, it's going into the barrel there. Why exactly did I leave this gap here? I'm sure I had a reason. I can't remember what it is. But I'm sure there's a reason. Alright, that is all happening and happy. This is a problem though, because we do not have enough oil left in this chunk. So this is really not doing anything. Found traces of oil. Fortunately, just in this chunk next door here, found a medium volume of oil. So I'll move our oil pump there over to here. Not sure what the long-term plan is for oil. I think there's probably some research we can unlock, hopefully, to deal with that. But for the moment, I'll just move this one over to there. And we've also got our diesel and lubricant being converted as well. Okay, he's pumping up oil, and click. Okay, so hopefully now we are getting oil into our oil tank over here. We are empty. Is that because it's... Oh, turn that off. Whoa! Ah! Plastic! Oh dear! There's plastic falling off the edge. Oil? No oil. No plastic. Or lots of plastic and oil. Okay, well, we're getting the oil. I just didn't set the output on the pump properly. Now, what's going on with this plastic? Why have we got plastic falling on our heads? It's coming from there. It's just falling off the edge. Is there a belt under us that this is meant to be falling onto? I think it is. Okay, well, that's alright. We'll just put in a chute. Although, if we want to extend it our oil tank... Oh, some of them went through, I think. Okay, bit of a spaghetti later. So it's going down one chute, across, round, down another chute, and then down here, round. It's going out there, into there, into there, into there. Okay, that's good. I think. Yes. Okay. All happy, all happy, all happy. Found traces of oil. Have we used up all the oil in this chunk already? Really? That is a problem. Okay. Yeah, oil. So, oil related. We've got the biofuels, but that sort of seems to be bio-oil, not or biodiesel, which doesn't get us the gasoline, which is the main thing for the sulfur, really. Advanced sulfur acid processing requires to the moon. I think we're a ways off that one. There's this one, the Frogman processor, although we haven't got any purple, so we can't really do that one at the moment. PumpJacks. Oil, it's got a little oil bucket on it, so maybe can we aim for that one? So what's this one? Prospecting deeper. More ore and oil can be found deeper than the existing drills can reach. A core sample drill will tell you what can be found in the deepest depths. Okay, we just do need to get some of that. And some of that. There we go. Okay. Detect, submit, claim. Okay. Prospecting deeper. A core sample drill. Okay. But with the oil one here, ore excavation, PumpJacks. To extract that deep oil, a PumpJack is required. Okay. Detect, submit. No, we need more. Okay. How about now? All good. Alright. Claim, claim, claim. PumpJack. So what is it? A core sample drill and a PumpJack. Okay. So that's the recipe for a core sample drill. That's pretty cheap. I wonder if this needs power or anything. We'll find out in a minute. But what about a PumpJack? PumpJack. If it's projector, then it's a multi-block. The PumpJack is a multi-block that extracts crude oil from deposits situated underneath bedrock. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh, that looks very cool, doesn't it? Okay, let's get a core sample drill and see if we can find some oil. Core sample drill. Okay, just got to put it down. Looks like it's got power input there. Okay. It seemed to be when we looked it up there was like this item there. So it doesn't seem to be any GUI, but maybe it'll spit something out for us. Interesting. When you hold it, it shows the chunk boundaries. There. Take it off and then no. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully there's in this chunk where we were getting our original oil. Hopefully there's something here. So if we put wrong connector. Right to that one. Sure. Okay. So it's got power. Is it doing anything? Has it got something in it? Oh, we click it and he's drilling down. Okay. Ooh. Right. Does it spit something out or? Oh, yes it does. We've got core sample, copper vein, 5,000 buckets, 5,000 buckets, so 5 million millibuckets. Expected yield 100,000 ores. Sample taken 0 minutes ago. Okay. Well, it's got 5,000 buckets of oil. Okay, is that? I'm just wondering how much do those tanks hold here? 5,000 buckets. These hold 512 buckets. Okay, well 5,000 buckets is 10 tanks full. Tanks fulls? So let's set up a PumpJack here. Okay, I think I've built it correctly. Or not. Did say to hit the heavy engineering blocks, unless I've got the heavy and the light around the wrong way, or I've forgotten something else. I did have it right. I was just hitting on the wrong face of the heavy engineering block. It's not too expensive actually, considering. Generally the annoying things to build with the immersive engineering stuff are those heavy engineering blocks, just because of the amount of steps needed and the amount of ingredients needed in the recipe. But I think that's looking pretty good. Now, power consumption wise, it says something in the manual, but I don't think that maps to what's actually in the configs. So we'll just have to wait and see, I think, or I might have to search in the config file itself. Where's the power supply? Up there. Okay, last wire there. Okay. Cool. Does it have a GUI as well? Probably not. No, it probably doesn't really need one, does it? So if we just hook up that pipe. So this pipe was from our from our previous oil drill, the other one. Go away. So hopefully you are getting oil coming out and going into here. Where's that bucket? There's the bucket. Empty. Blah, 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 blah. Wow. It's going in as quick. It's going out as quickly as it's going in. But I think we're okay. Is this thing still pumping, or is this one done? He's barely moving, isn't he? So what if we'll turn off the pump? That's what we'll do. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna die. We're dead. We're dead. We're just dead. We're dead. Yeah. Okay. So that's the rate at which we're getting it in from the new PumpJack there. So it's slow and steady. Well, yeah, if we turn it on, it gets used up because I think the distillation tower is probably using it faster than... Yeah, he's flashing a bit there, isn't he? Probably using it faster than we can pump it up. But that's okay. I don't think we need it running at 100 miles an hour at the moment. As long as we've got this steady supply, and then as well as converting our diesel and lubricant into the gasoline as well, that should keep us going with our sulfur production, so that we can then get back to our our fast track to logistics 4. Okay, and you are full. You've got over 600 up there. Okay, good. Okay, I had a crash, guys. I had a crash. A few episodes ago, I mentioned that the inserters, sometimes if you have a item duct near an inserter, the inserter will try to insert items into the item duct and crash your server, essentially kill your server. I just had that happen to me. I was setting something up and unfortunately it crashed the server, and so I had to roll back to a backup. And I've got back to the point of taking a core sample. I had to recraft this. What's interesting though is this is now giving me something different than what we got before. Now the oil amount is the same, but it says there's a redstone vein here rather than copper, which is interesting. Fortunately the oil is the same though, because that's what we're after. So I'm going to have to reset up the PumpJack and everything, and then we can get back to where we were. I was just rebuilding the PumpJack. Something interesting. If we have a pipe and we click a scaffold on it, the pipe goes into the scaffold. Did I know about that? It doesn't ring a bell, but can that be useful somewhere in our base, based on how our base is? Based on our base, is that a useful thing? Good to know though. Okie dokie. This is why I crashed the server earlier, or crashed the game, is because I had that item duct. I was playing with a bit of redstone and things, and I put the item duct down underneath the bin there, so that guy tried to insert into the item duct there, and that's what crashed the server. So yeah, remember not to do that, because that's bad. Okay, but what we are setting up here, we want to be able to put 5 of the sulfur there and 1 of the iron dust there into the mixer there. So we need 5 to 1. So what we've got here now are 2 state cells. This one's set to 1 second. This one's set to 5 seconds. So 5 to 1. These guys are controlling the servos there on the item ducts. And then we have a little timer just to occasionally pulse the state cells there so that they turn on for that unit 1 second and 5 seconds. So hopefully then we can get the ratios right to allow allow us to get the right ratio of the goodies into the mixer. But before we actually put it into the mixer, we better do a test. Make sure this is actually going to work. Let's get rid of this dirt. Okay, I've just got this going every 10 seconds at the moment. We can change the time because we don't want to overfill the mixer either. So let's turn you on. Timer is going. Okay, so you are about, oops, let's get up there, pulse, and then pulse those two state cells. There we go. So he's on only briefly. He was on for 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not long enough. So we might need to go like 10 seconds and 2 seconds. Okay. Let's turn you off like that, and then I'll grit this stuff out and I'll tweak the timings. Well, I couldn't get the ducts to work evenly or get it to be accurate. It would give us different amounts each time, even with the same timing. So I've switched over to the belts and the extracting conveyors. Now they're a little bit variable as well. So this is close, this ratio here. So 14 and 71. 14 and 70 is what we want with these numbers. The timer there is 5, so you'd think this one should be 25, but it's not. It's actually 28. So there's a bit of tuning involved, and then it's not perfect every time anyway. There's a bit of variation there, but it may be enough to keep us sort of going semi-automatically or mostly automatically. We might just have to monitor that as we go, I think. Yeah, but at least we don't have to then continually run and pick up that and put some in, and same with the iron dust there. It's sort of a semi-automated system that hopefully will keep us going for a while. Get in there. I put in the wrong one. Really got to do something about this pollution. Quick. Where's that one? That one. What are you? 100, 0, right. Got the right one in? I got the right one? Yes. We're good? We're good. Okay, let's turn the timer on there. So, well, I've only got it going every 60 seconds because that one's going to be on every 28 seconds. Don't know how frequent it's going to need to be, so in fact let's go down to like 30. You know what? No, it'll need to be more than that. I don't know. We're just going to have to tune it, I think. So then that should activate those. That's going up across, and we get to use a chute. Now I'm not sure if this will work. If this will automatically feed the items into here. We're just going to have to see where you're up to. Come on, hurry up, pull something out. You want to see something go? It's almost there. It nearly is. There it goes. There's the pointer. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. Up, round, across, through, down. Yeah, it's a little bit messy, but hopefully it'll work. Is that going in? Oh, it's not going in. Poop. Okay, I think I've got it right this time, so that should pulse through, send some goodies through. So around the back here, there's the blue dot there, the input on the back of the sort of, what would you call it, the big buckety thingamajiggy. That sounds pretty good. So things are going in there like that, which is looking good. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get the ratios exactly right, just with timings of how the belts and the extracting belts work and things. We probably won't get the exact ratios, but for the moment it'll be good enough. So that's, how many is he still going? Okay, it'll be interesting to see if this finishes it off before the next batch comes through, although actually the next batch is already coming through. So we've ended up probably with, we probably didn't get enough of the iron dust then. We needed one more iron dust to probably get the ratios right. But at the rate, that rate, maybe that's okay. It'll do. Right, and the whole point of all this, of course, is to get the sulfuric acid to go into here, to then get the blue elite circuits to come out here and to craft plenty of these. We need 600 to at least get to logistics 4. Beyond that, well, how much we need to actually unlock logistics 4 itself, I'm not sure. But, oh, laggy. We're getting there. Yes. Slowly. Slowly. Which buttons? Which this button? Hi! Ah, boy. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed it, guys. We're getting our chemical stuff kind of set up in place. What we still haven't got is how to get the sulfuric acid from way over there where those tanks are, way over there, to all the way over here. That is a problem for another day. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.